November 2021. We're so close to the end of 2021, and yet there's so much left still to do. I know you feel that too. So let's see what November has in store for us, what energy it's bringing to us. The overarching theme for this month is about trusting yourself and being in action, and that action needs to be aligned with your higher purpose. Okay? So the 7 energy of November supports you taking actions that truly set you free. Now, we've laid a lot of groundwork for this year, haven't we? And it's a month for you to be in action and for getting stuff done. Not any stuff, though. 7 is a very spiritual number. And that means that for your actions to be effective, they need to be aligned with your higher purpose. And that gets a little bit scary because our higher purpose, like the work we are here to do in the world, our reason for being in this lifetime, is very personal to us. And when we take action, when we are actually stepping out and becoming visible and saying, this is who I am, this is what I'm here to do, it's scary. It can be really scary, right? And part of that is that we really need to deepen that trust in ourselves. Because it's that trust, it's that anchor, it's that really feeling into yourself, your energy, and why you're here, your purpose, that will give you the strength and the courage to do that. Because it is a matter of really standing strong in yourself and being courageous. So it's a time to trust yourself deeply, to trust your intuition, to trust that inner voice of yours, to trust your gut, to trust wherever it comes from in you, and maybe it's all of them. And to not listen to the outside noise, to not listen to the naysayers, to make sure that you have that inner circle of people who have your back no matter what and who are going to cheer you on and encourage you, and not to listen to others. To not ask other people's opinions, to shut out the news and the media and the commotion of society at large. You are here for a purpose. Now is your time. This is the month to take action and to put it out there, to do what you need to do, to share it with people, because the world needs what you're bringing. You are here in this lifetime with your gifts and your medicine and your magic to share because the world needs it. People need it. And if you're not sharing it, people are missing out. So it's time for you to focus on walking your own path, not that of others, of doing your work in the world and sharing your magic in your unique way. And then when you deepen that self-trust and walk on your own path, your confidence will grow. So this month, you're going to have a lot of ideas, a lot. And it's up to you to filter those. Which of those ideas are for you? Which are for now? Which are for later? Which ideas are for you to birth? And which are for you to pass on to someone else? It's a month for making physical changes and taking action from a higher perspective. You're going to be called to release anything that feels unaligned or heavy. Because you picture the shape of the 7. Gets too heavy, it's going to fall over. It needs to be in action with that higher perspective, the piece at the top really aligned with where you're going, or you're going to trip up, right? That's the nature of the shape of the 7. So you're going to be called to release anything that feels unaligned and heavy and burdensome, so that what you really want most, what you are here to do, can become your reality. What inspires you and what drags you down? Let it go. Where are you taking responsibility for stuff that's not yours? Let that go. What habits and beliefs are you clinging to and find yourself defending? Because when you find yourself defending it, those questions, you need to get curious about that, right? And where have you become too comfortable? Because here's the thing, when you're stuck in your comfort zone, you can't be your amazing self. You are being confined, you are being constricted and restricted, and then you are not being who you are. You're being a smaller version of yourself. So as the month progresses, you're going to feel the momentum increase in the areas where you've been proactively taking action and the pieces you've been focusing on. So as this builds, my encouragement is that you don't let your self-maintenance slip from your focus. Okay? So here's a tweak I've made recently. Instead of calling it my self-care, it's my maintenance. It's what I need to keep me where I am, to keep me doing what I'm doing, to keep me being me. And as I expand, I need to add more maintenance into my regime, right? So then it becomes about, this is actually, it's like nutrition, really, if you think about it. It's like food. As a baby grows, they need more food. As we grow and expand in how we're contributing to the world, we need to take better care of ourselves. We need to love up on ourselves more. And that, therefore, is not selfish. It's not self-indulgent. It's maintenance. It's looking after us so that we can grow and expand and do more in the world of what we're here to do. So it's really important that your energy matters. It's your most important asset. Your energy is the most important piece of you, because we are all energy, right? And you are the most important person in your life. You have a special role to play in our world that only you can do. And unless you are taking care of you, your ability to do that work and your effectiveness in sharing your gifts, your magic, your medicine with those you're here to help will be reduced along with your impact. So 7 is seen as in our society as a lucky number. Like you've been given a prize or a winning lottery ticket, right? You have that potential. And in order to claim your prize, to be lucky, you have to raise your hand and say, that's mine. Then you have to accept and receive it. And if it's a lottery, you have to present your ticket and then do the same, right? So from an energetic point of view, 7 has huge potential for you to let go of any of those weights from the past, because otherwise that 7's going to trip over and fall down, right? That you're clinging on to, because you need to be, you've only got that one structure holding you up as a 7, right? So you need to be not carrying anything that you don't need to be, so that you can make the fast progress that you want to make, and that in 7 energy there is potential for you to do that. So it's up to you to choose to lean into the positive side of that energy, because you can either win the lottery ticket or you can throw it in the bin, right? You have to make that choice and that decision. Otherwise, you'll find that you're living in the disempowered side of the energy by default. Now, the disempowered side of the 7 can be depressed and anxious and really, caught up in their head. So, proactively choose to be in the empowered side of the energy is my recommendation and encouragement. So this is a month that will disrupt, and it will have you wondering what else is possible, because there's always more possible than we can ever imagine. It's a month for you to deepen your self-trust and your confidence. It's a month to be physically active, to get stuff done. It's a month to be reflective, so that you keep what's truly important to you at the forefront of everything you do. Getting out in nature and getting your body moving is going to be important as well this month. So November is going to be a productive, active, disruptive month that has the potential to be hugely rewarding for you and your work in the world, hugely impactful for you and your work as well. So I look forward to hearing how November goes for you. Now, as you know, this is universal energy. Of course, you have your own personal energy. So if you would like